A medieval Genoese merchant ship gliding through a thick grey mist. On the ship's deck, a filthy black rat crawls slowly along a thick wet hemp rope. On the rat's fur, a plague flea poised to bite. The Genoese ship docks at the port of Messina, Sicily. The rat scurries down the rope onto the wooden pier, the beginning of the plague. A bustling market square in Messina. Suddenly a merchant collapses. The merchant's face is drenched in sweat, his skin pale, his eyes bloodshot. The same market square, now utterly abandoned. A desolate and silent atmosphere. The transition from life to death. In dark rooms, an invisible danger moves in silence. This rat is the first harbinger of the approaching catastrophe. Within the rat's fur, there is a world invisible to the naked eye. This is the true beginning of the plague. The oriental rat flea, crawling upon the rat's skin, is the carrier of the deadly cycle, a tiny creature holding the key to a massive destruction. The oriental rat flea multiplies. Every egg laid is the silent growth of the disaster. The rat weakens and dies. Losing their source of life, the fleas seek a new host to survive. The fleas abandon the rat. Humans, unaware, become the next link in this cycle. The rat is the natural host. The oriental rat flea is the vector. And the disease is born from the Yersinia pestis bacteria. With a single bite, Yersinia pestis enters the body. The plague now begins its march through the human vessel. The bacteria reach the lymph nodes and multiply rapidly. The body is dragged into an invisible war. The lymph nodes swell. This mark, known to history as the bubo, is the messenger of death. The disease progresses, reaching a stage where it spreads through breath alone. The catastrophe is now carried on the wind. Dark stone room, flickering candle on a wooden table. A man coughs violently into a handkerchief. A human neck, a dark swelling forming under the skin, turning from red to purple to black, hands resting on filthy sheets. The fingertips are pitch black while the rest of the hand remains pale. The Black Death. Dark, shadowy figures. The hallucinations of a feverish patient. The final breath. On a table sits the long-beaked leather mask of a plague doctor. Gloved hands stuff the beak with dried herbs, rose petals and straw. A ritual of preparation. a doctor in the street, wearing a long black waxed coat and a wide-brimmed hat. The doctor keeps his distance, using a wooden cane to lift the shirt of a fallen peasant for inspection. A wooden door of a house. A guard paints a red X upon it. A barber surgeon makes a small incision on a patient's arm. The toad cure. A toad is placed directly onto the black sores of the skin. A line of hooded men walking through a village, whipping their own backs in a rhythmic ritual. Pope Clement VI, sitting between two massive fires in a great hall in Avignon, his face frozen in fear. Wooden carts overflowing with bodies wrapped in grey rags creak through the cobblestone streets. A grand banquet table in the manor. Rotting food, spiderwebs connecting wine chalices, overturned chairs. The sudden disappearance of the nobility. Gold and silver coins scattered in the muddy ground, the moment money lost its value. A massive pile of clothes and belongings burning in the town square. Wolf packs roaming freely through the empty streets of the cities.